talk to everyone about today is business cash flow. I see on a weekly basis so many business people struggling with their day-to-day cash flow. And it's so important that as a business person, you understand your numbers. If you haven't done a budget for your business, it's an absolute must. If you're an existing business, the best way to look at what your expenses are is to look at the last 2 years of your tax returns, then do an average, and then look at your usual forecasting on those numbers. If you are a brand new business, then you just need to estimate what your future expenses are going to be. Now, you may have some months where you have higher expenses than others. It's really important to put those big expenses in those months so that when you're looking at how much money you need to keep in your business bank account, you know you're going to have months that have higher expenses than others. Now, if you don't have a good accountant, I highly recommend that it's so important you have an accountant that is going to work with you to understand your numbers and to also help you understand simple things like GST and the tax that you're going to pay. If you're making money, you're going to pay tax. So there are a number of options that your accountant can look at for you. So generally you have to pay your tax every quarter, but generally for a lot of businesses that I see and that I work with, it is much better for your cash flow to pay your tax on a monthly basis. That way, if you see the cash building up in your business bank account, you don't get tempted to go spend the money on other things. So making regular repayments for your tax is probably much better for your cash flow position as well. And the other thing is, which I'll actually end off on this note, is that you need to build a cash reserve in your business. There are going to be times throughout your business journey where things are going to get tight. There's going to be a spanner thrown into the works, and you need to have a backup for your business so that you don't get put into a position where you can't meet payroll, you can't meet expenses, and worst case, which I have seen more often than not this year, is where businesses have had to close their doors. So they are some really key things that I really want you to think about. And if you need help or would like to talk about this more, give us a call. Thank you.